We'll now turn our attention to slide 12, next steps. And as you've been listening to this and giving consideration to your employer participating in this program, if you have additional questions, feel free to email me directly at david_kofer@columbus.org. If you're listening to this on Wednesday, February 11th from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern, I'm also available real-time via the blog, and we can exchange questions and answers real-time during that listening. You can also post to the Columbus Regional Logistics Council Internship Program blog, as we will be checking that daily through February 20th. If you've already made the decision and you know you want to be a participating employer and host internships this summer as part of the Columbus Regional Logistics Council Internship Program, then you need to send me an email, again, at david_kofer@columbus.org with the following information. First, we need to know who from your organization is going to serve as the primary point of contact. We need all the detailed contact information for that individual. Secondly, we need to know the number of internships you will offer this summer and the expected track areas. So as an example, if you said that you'd be hosting 5 interns total this summer, we need to know where each of those 5 are with respect to each of the track areas. And again, all 5 could be in a single track area. It could be broken down such that there's 1 per and you have a total of 5 track areas being offered. That part doesn't really matter. What we need to know is, again, how many internships total you'll be offering this summer as part of the program and which track areas they will be in. Of that total number of internships you plan to offer this summer as part of the program, we'd also need to know how many of those would be considered new internships. Internships that have not been previously offered within your organization. It's entirely possible that none of them will be actually new, that you've hosted interns in the past, you're going to host an exact number this summer, just that they'll be part of the program. It may be a situation where you've never offered internships in the past, and every one of the internships you offer this summer will be new. Or it could be a situation where some are new and others would be considered previously offered. We just, again, need to know of the total number you're offering, how many of them would be considered new. Please send this email, which includes all of this detailed information, to me, Dave Kofer, at david_kofer@columbus.org by end of day February 18th. That affords you 1 week to give consideration to your participation and at what level you'll be participating as it relates to the number of total internships offered. If you're interested in taking an active role as a planning committee member, please feel free to express that interest by emailing me directly as well. If you're asking yourself, well, what's involved with actually being a planning committee member? It essentially means taking on kind of an active role in assisting with the delivery of the design elements of this program. So an immediate, for example, is our upcoming networking and information sharing events. Would like to very much leverage a small group of individuals in really helping to plan and execute that event. From what the agenda might be, to recruiting individuals to participate, to make it very clear, we want at every point in time the Logistics Council, and I should say members of the logistics community, to be out and on front with respect to these events. So we want logistics community professionals to be delivering the presentations. We want logistics community professionals to be leading small group discussions. So really the planning of the agenda, the actual flow of those events, and recruiting participants to participate, that would fall on the shoulders of, say, planning committee members. And then really carry that level of involvement through the remainder of the summer. There are no minimum requirements. We're not looking for each person to give 5 to 10 hours a week as an example. If people are too busy, that's perfectly fine. We want people to be able to take on what they can and where they can't to ask for help, and we'll engage someone else. We're again just looking for every opportunity to actively engage members of the logistics community to really demonstrate a sense of ownership that this program belongs to the logistics community and its related employer organizations. We're now going to turn our attention to the final slide, and that's slide 13, Here we'll just conduct a quick wrap-up and review of the topics we discussed today. We offered first a program overview, and we did so by detailing the purpose, process, and payoff of this Columbus Region Logistics Council internship program. We then talked about outcomes of the initial planning and design meeting that was held in early January and included representatives not only from the employer community but also from the university and college community here in the Columbus region. We talked about the requirements of employers wanting to participate in this program. We talked about the rollout schedule, key design elements of the program. We walked through at a very high level some of the in-kind and financial support requirements this program would have. We talked about the implications of the stimulus package and how additional details about the stimulus package and how it serves to impact the rollout of the internship program can be referenced via an audio file that is forthcoming. And then finally, we talked about next steps, maybe the most important aspect of what you're listening to today, what you need to do next and when you need to do it to express formal interest in being a part of this internship program. I want to thank you for taking the time today to listen to this audio recording. We hope that you found the information shared beneficial. Again, if you have questions, feel free to reach out to us. Feel free to email me, Dave Kofer, directly. Feel free to post a blog to the blog site, as it will be checked daily through February 20th. And again, if you're listening to this on Wednesday, February 11th, from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern, I am available real time right now to respond to any inquiries you might have via the blog. Please expect a nearly immediate response to your posting. Thanks again, and we look forward to your participation in the Columbus Region Logistics Council internship program.